YouTube. Hi, Facebook. How are you guys doing? Alrighty. Say hi if you come on. Say hi so I can say hi back. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching the replay so I can see how many people watch after I post it. Alright? We're having KFC famous bowl casserole. Alrighty? Now, we're going to start with, I don't really have to cook anything. I was supposed to cook some bacon to sprinkle on top, but I forgot to take the bacon out the freezer. So the bacon is frozen solid. I should have took it out earlier, and then I should have had it cooked before I came on live, but I forgot. So there will be no bacon on top. We'll be okay with that. Okay? Now, first thing that goes on the bottom is 2 cups of mashed potatoes. I'm going to do 4 cups, but I'm going to do 2 cups in here. 2 cups in the other one. I had 2 of these left from Christmas. I haven't used them, so I'm going to use them tonight. All right? Then we put a cup of frozen corn, or you can adjust the corn on each one, a cup of corn. You can use frozen or canned. Then you want the cooked shredded chicken. Okay? It says to shred it, but you can't shred raw chicken. So you can cook chicken, then shred it, then distribute it evenly, or you can get a whole chicken and just shred it. But I'm going to use chicken bites. Okay, I'm going to use chicken bites. Now, the chicken is supposed to be seasoned with paprika, garlic, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Okay? And you can use chopped green onions for garnish if you want, but I could use paprika. I could use parsley. Oh, it's falling. I could use parsley because I don't like green onions. But I don't know if I'm going to heat the paprika. If I'm going to put it paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder on top of chicken bites. I don't know about that. We'll see. But paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder is what you season your chicken with if you're going to cook chicken. Okay? Salt and pepper to taste as well. I may, after I put the mashed potatoes down, put a little bit of salt and then pepper it. I may. So 1 second, guys. All right, sorry guys, I should have took it out right before I started, but I didn't. This is what I was going to use. Chicken bites. Okay. Now, the mashed potatoes are supposed to cook because I'm using Bob Evans. Okay. I'm not going to put these in yet because I don't know if I'll need the second one. But okay, so Sorry, Facebook, I tried to reconnect. So, it says 3 minutes, and then it says stir it in another 2 to 3 minutes. I might do it just 1 minute because let me use this to scoop it because it's gonna cook in the oven. So it says 375. I'm gonna have to change it because right next to it says 350, 45 minutes. And when I looked at the recipe, it says preheat your oven to 375, not 350, and it's 20 to 25 minutes. So I don't have any clue why I got it down as 350 at 45 minutes. Okay, just 1 more minute. It said another 2 to 3 minutes, but yeah, I still got some cold spots, but just another minute. Okay? Then cheddar cheese over once the mashed potatoes go in, then the corn, then the chicken, and then gravy, then cheddar cheese. And then it was supposed to be the bacon, but so, cheddar cheese. Okay. And it says a cup of frozen corn or canned corn, but I'm going to use frozen corn. Because I've had this and I need to use it up. You can add a little more corn if you want more corn, or you can, whatever. And for the chicken, it says 4 pounds. It says 4 cups cooked and shredded chicken breast. 2 cups of mashed potatoes, 1 cup of corn, canned or frozen, 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, 1 cup of chicken gravy, 6 slices of cooked bacon crumbled, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, that's to cook the chicken, but 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, salt and pepper to taste, chopped onions for garnish. Now, if you're going to double it, and you don't have a super huge casserole, I put it in 2 separate ones. And then the measurements, just put those measurements in each casserole. So I'm going to use, instead of 2 cups of mashed potatoes, I'm going to use 4, but 2 is going to go in each. Okay? And instead of the chicken, I'm just going to put the chicken bites, I'm just going to layer them all on top. Okay? And the corn, I'm just going to sprinkle all across. I'm not going to really measure. Same thing with the cheese. Just going to on top. And then the gravy, I'm just going to pour not kind of measure. But, let me see. No, first it's, okay. Because first you're going to, I'll tell you this just in case you're going to use regular chicken, okay? In a large mixing bowl, combine shredded chicken, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Toss to evenly coat the chicken. Heat vegetable oil in a skillet. Over medium heat, add seasoned chicken and cook for 7 to 8 minutes until browned and crispy. Remove from the heat and set aside. Now, how are you going to get shredded chicken that's not cooked? I don't know. And why are you going to cook for 7 to 8 minutes cooked chicken? I don't know. Unless they want you just to make it more crispy. I don't know. In a 9 by 13 baking dish, spread the mashed potatoes, The bottom layer, next layer the corn. Spread the cooked chicken on top of the corn layer, and then pour the gravy evenly over the chicken layer. Sprinkle with shredded cheddar cheese over the casserole. If you want to use another cheese, that's up to you. And then topped with crumbled bacon, and then bake in the preheated 375 oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay? So, and if you're a part of Facebook Cooks, it's a group called Facebook Cooks. You can look that up on Facebook and join if you'd like. You can share recipes to the group as well and look up a lot of different recipes. All I ask is, like, when you're ready to make a recipe and you find that recipe, comment dinner tonight so we know what dinner you're having. And then when you're done, take a picture of your finished food, and then under where you said dinner tonight, click reply and post the picture there. Because when you say dinner tonight, it bumps it up to the top. So, I was gonna use this cup to measure, but I'm probably not. I'm just going to scoop. Okay, I'm gonna start off with just 2 spoonfuls of the spoon I have. Let me see. Let's get this bread. Yeah, it might take the whole thing. It's not enough. So let me get this started. Okay, get the other mashed potatoes started, and I'm just going to put the whole thing in here. Okay, this is original. It serves 4 to 5. I think there's a family size if you want to get that, but if you just get the original, you're going to need 2 of them if you're doing 2. Okay, let's spread it. And you can definitely make your own mashed potatoes from scratch. I make mashed potatoes when I want mashed potatoes for to go with my meatloaf or something else. But when I do something like this, or when I do shepherd's pie, I just use those. Yeah, they're good too. But I'd have to buy too many if I wanted to do regular mashed potatoes. Yeah, I would. Okay, so I may use that cup just to scoop out the corn, or I may just pour the corn. I don't know. Oops. Gotta save some because I need enough for the other one, which I think I have another bag I can open if need be. This one was older, so I need to finish here. Let me see if I have another bag. I have some steam fresh super sweet corn if I need to. I have 3 bags left. I bought 4, so. steam bread, but okay. So let me stir it, and then I put it in for 1 more minute. Because it's 3 minutes, and then you take the plastic off. You take the cardboard off anyways. And then 3 minutes, and then you take the plastic off. And then you cook it for 2 to 3 more minutes. But I only cook it for 1 more minute because I don't need it like steaming hot. Because I'm going to open the other one and use. This is super sweet corn. That is Walmart brand. It's just whole kernel corn. So I'm going to put a little bit in there. From this bag, so it'll get a taste of both the super sweet and just the regular corn. So oh, I didn't put the salt and pepper on them. Okay, so that's done. Let's get the whole thing out. Actually, sorry guys, it was hot. Scoop some in different spots. Okay, so let's get this spread. See, it's a thin layer. I could use more of a thicker layer. So, what I think I'm going to do next time, and you learn from the first time you make a recipe, is I'm going to buy 3 mashed potatoes. I'm going to put a whole one in each one like I just did. And then this third one, I will put half in here to make it a little more. Okay? Or make my own mashed potatoes, one or the other. Keeps on refreshing, Facebook. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. This is good. All right. So, I'm going to lay that in there. See, if I didn't have another corn, that wouldn't have even been enough. That would not have been enough. Okay? Okay, so. And if you only have canned corn, you can use that too. Just drain it. I have plenty of canned corn too, but. Okay, so the chicken now is cooked for at 375. 6 minutes, remove from oven and turn product over. Bake another 6 to 8 minutes. So 12 to 14 minutes. But so the 25 will surely make it cooked. Okay, it has a little ready seal, so I'm trying to get that. I'm having a hard time. Alright, guys, give me a second. It's just trying to start the ready seal. Okay, I did it. Okay, so some chicken pieces are bigger than others. This one ended up looking more like a chicken strip, so I'm gonna put that back in there. Okay, it made 5 rows and I put 4 in each row. Now, if I would have put them a little closer together, I could have put 5. Okay? If I would have put them closer together, I could have done 5, but.
You did do 5.
Huh?
You did do 5.
Well, we're gonna have a second.
Oh, okay. What kind of potatoes are them? Oh, is those the boxes you had in
Bob Evans.
All right.
It could have used the third box where I could split that in here. I used one here, but I could have used the third box and split it. It was a little thin, but not real thin, but it's okay. Okay. Some of these chicken bites are a little bigger than others, so. Brownie, my dog. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Alrighty, so now we want to put gravy. Now I said I had glass jar gravy. Sorry guys, I had to reach. Okay. Now I don't have to heat this up, it'll heat up in the I'm just gonna put it all over the chicken. Oops, a little much came out.
Honestly, probably something that for if you're going to run track and collar drive yourself, you're probably ultimately going to want the computer sorted out for you. It's just kind of the reality of how these things work now. But if you're on ice or you're in snow or you're out messing around, you're deciding this thing, you want to play around with those settings and have a little fun with it. You've also got the full suite of steering wheel control.
Okay, let me see. If anybody wants more gravy, I can take the other jar and heat it up. Okay, because this is almost gone. So I'm just going to finish it up.
I had my first Subaru when we started this channel back in 2015. It was a 2008 Legacy GT.
On some of the one.
It was my first.
Okay.
I owned a Ford Escort before, but it wasn't as nice as the Spec B was. It was.
Okay, so that's gone. So we can use the other jar. I'll heat the other jar up if needed. Okay. So. It says 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to start out with 20 minutes and then check it, okay? So, it says a cup of cheese. I do not measure.
This one was wild. Built engine, turbo, and a big mistake. So, I had to part out the car ASAP. I then moved on to a Subaru Forester. First, I needed a high mileage and a Forester to experiment with. Turns out, I loved that hunk of junk. So, I sold it and bought a turbo model. Of course, led me down the slippery slope of modifying it with every aspect imaginable.
Okay. All right, so let's get the other.
Body panels, and I'm finally done. I built the best Subaru and it was actually reliable. We drove to Alaska, we drove it on track, we drove it in the snow. It was the best Subaru ever. So, of course, I sold it. I wanted to buy an FCR.
It would have laid more flat to cheese, but I'm using chicken bites.
This time, I'm going all out.
But if you want to use regular chicken, it says to cook shredded chicken, but I don't know how you would do that. I would just, you could also use a whole chicken and just put that shredded chicken on top. That sounds good too. I'm going to try that next time. Okay. So, oh, that kind of moved it. So you can actually measure a cup of corn, a cup of cheese, or whatever, a cup of gravy, it's all a cup, but I did not, I just poured the gravy, but if you have limited amount and you need to conserve and do exactly, then that's different. Now, I didn't put any seasoning, but it called for paprika. And it called for salt and pepper, but mashed potatoes, I think, has some, and chicken already. I may put a little pepper, but no salt. And it said, if you find this recipe, you just put in KFC famous bowl casserole. It will come up and you'll see a picture of it, several pictures of it, step by step. just click on the pictures, and then it'll take you to the original, and it'll say see more, and it'll tell you that the link is in the first comments where you see 500 and some comments. Click on that, and then it'll bring it to it. Okay, so it said paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder. So I'm just going to put a very little of each. I should have put it over the chicken, but so I can get the taste of it. But you don't have to. If you do it this way, with the chicken bites, you don't have to put any seasoning if you don't want to. But I used paprika, and I'm going to use garlic powder, onion powder. Garlic powder, onion powder, just a little bit. Be careful because the onion powder has bigger holes. So if you're worried, you can always put it in your hand and then just go. Okay? Now you don't have to put the seasoning because it's chicken bites, and since it's already breaded, it may have some seasoning. I just did a little bit. Hope it doesn't make it bad. Okay? So we're going to go with this. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, I didn't put some pepper. I'm not going to put salt, but okay, so that's done. Anybody on here? Nobody's come on here. Okay. There's what it's look like. That's the other one, but they're the same. Okay. Can't see the mashed potatoes are all covered in the bottom. But okay. YouTube, let's get okay. Been 33 minutes. It took me that long. It shouldn't take me that long to do this. But we're going to get it in here. It's already preheated. Okay. We're going to put them long ways. Long ways. Not this way. This way. So they can fit side by side. Okay. And we're going to do 20 minutes. It says 20 to 25. But we're going to start out with 20. Okay. So that's done. So let me put the cheese away. Close these. Okay. I close up chicken bites. Let me see if there's room in this one. Yes, there is. So I'm going to just put it in here instead of the deep freezer. Okay? Okay, so let's chat. We got about 20 minutes. So what y'all been up to? Hey, Monica. You just missed it. I just showed it's a casserole. I just showed the casserole before I put it in the oven. So, it's already in the oven. Okay? It is a KFC famous bowl casserole. So, I don't know if you've ever had the KFC famous bowls, the ones with mashed potatoes, corn, chicken, and gravy. Have you ever had that? But it's made into a casserole. Mashed potatoes across the bottom of the casserole dish, and then a layer of corn, and then a layer of chicken. It wants you to use shredded chicken, but it wants you to cook. But just use shredded chicken. It says cooked shredded chicken, but no, it wants you to cook the shredded chicken, but you can't cook raw chicken. So just use a whole chicken or just cook some chicken and then shred it up. Okay? Yeah. So, and then after the mashed potatoes, corn, then put the chicken, and then pour some gravy over it. It says only about a 2 cups of mashed potatoes, a cup of corn, 4 cups of the shredded chicken, and a cup of the gravy and a cup of the shredded cheddar cheese. But I didn't measure any of that. I just took the mashed. I used what was it? Bob Evans in the black containers. Those mashed potatoes. I usually make homemade, but not for this. I just used those. I heated it up and I used one for one casserole dish and one for a second casserole dish. So I spread it across the bottom, but it could have used a third one and maybe half in each one. But if you're only doing one casserole dish, maybe one and a half. But anyways, and then I just poured some corn across the whole thing. And for the chicken, you can just sprinkle it across. Now, it says 4 cups, but you might want to use 8 cups if you're doing 2 casseroles. But I did not.
Maybe $30 to eat one hummus.
I did not make chicken. Don't give her another one. She's already had one. I just used chicken bites. You know, the breaded chicken bites, like chicken nuggets. I just topped them on top. I made 5 rows across and 4 down. So 5 across and 4 down on each row, each of the 5 rows. Now you could have put 5 down if I would have put them a little closer, but I spread them a little bit apart. Just because I wanted to use, it was easier. I didn't have to cook any chicken. I didn't have to shred any chicken. I didn't have to do nothing. So I did that, and then I poured gravy all over it, and then it says a cup of gravy, but you might want a little extra. So just keep that in mind. If you're doing 2 casseroles, have about 1 cup on each. That's 2. So you might want 3 or 4 cups, and extra if you want to put some over yours when it's done, because I don't know if it'll seep through to the mashed potatoes, and some people want some on their mashed potatoes. So I just poured the gravy over the chicken, and then I sprinkled the cheese all across. I didn't measure a cup of cheese. I just sprinkled it all like this. That's all I did. Okay? And the only thing that it says to do, in addition, that I did not do, is after you put the cheese on, top it with chopped bacon. Like cook six slices of bacon per casserole. Chop it up when it's done, or you can chop it up beforehand and then cook it in the little, after you chop it up, cook it in your pan. You could do that, or you could chop it afterwards. It doesn't matter. And then sprinkle it all over the top. Now, I don't think KFC does the bacon part, but that did sound good. And I really wanted to do that. And I did have bacon. But since I bought my bacon from Sam's, I got a 3-pack and I already used 1 pack. I put the other 2 packs in the freezer because I didn't know when I was going to use them. And I forgot to take the bacon out. So it was completely frozen. Even though it doesn't take long to thaw, like you could probably thaw out in 30 minutes. But it was already 5:30 when I said I was going live, so I didn't have another 30 minutes. So, because usually I just chop up my bacon into little pieces and then cook it. If I need that kind of bacon, it's just easier for me. Well, yeah, that's the last step on top of the cheese. After the mashed potatoes, corn, chicken, gravy, cheese, and then top it with sprinkles of bacon all around. Now, if you want more than 6 slices of bacon, go ahead. If you're a bacon lover, make more than 6 slices per casserole. Sprinkle as much as you want on there, but it says 6 slices. But that's the only part I did not do because, like I said, my bacon was still frozen. I knew it needed it, I just forgot. Okay? So, let's see. Okay. So this is basically what it looked like. It starts with the mashed potatoes, then the corn, then the chicken, then the cheese, then the gravy, and bacon. Wait. But see, the chicken on top does not look like shredded chicken that's been cooked. Well, I guess you can use any kind of chicken. You can use any kind of chicken. I mean, you wouldn't use like chicken breast, or chicken thighs or chicken stuff like that. You want the chicken to be, but if you wanted to, you could dice your chicken up into chunks and cook it. Or cook whole chickens and then dice and then cut it up into chunks. So you know how you dice your chicken? If you want to use diced chicken instead, that'll work as well. So you can use chicken bites. Sorry, it keeps refreshing. You can use chicken bites. You can use even chicken nuggets. I guess that'll work. Shredded chicken, diced chicken. And if you use shredded chicken and diced chicken, it's not going to be crunchy like that. But you're just not going to use whole chicken. Like you're not going to put a whole chicken breast on there. Okay? And chicken strips, you could use chicken strips, but then you'd have to cut through the chicken strips to serve it. But it's easier just to use chicken bites instead of chicken strips, or chicken that's been cooked and diced, or shredded chicken off a whole chicken. That's what I'll probably do next time. I'm going to use shredded chicken off a whole chicken. And I usually try to get the chicken close as I can to dinner. So when I shred the chicken's still kind of warm. So, let's see. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We're halfway there. See anybody on? Nope, nobody on YouTube. So this is pretty good. I was supposed to make chicken and red lobster biscuit mix. I made that name up because the video where I got a couple of recipes from, they didn't have any names. So I know what the video is, so I can find it. But I really wanted the KFC famous bowl casserole. I couldn't wait. I wasn't making it till the 27th. So I switched it off. And also the not Jimmy Dean, the other one I said, mashed potatoes that I had, they do have an expiration date. So I checked it and it expires on the 20th. That's Tuesday. So that's 7 days before I was going to make it originally. So, but they're both chicken days. So all I did was switch the recipes around. Because for the chicken and Red Lobster biscuit mix, all I was going to do is buy a whole chicken because it said shredded chicken and shred it. You know, everything else that's in that recipe doesn't go bad. It's just seasonings and a box of Red Lobster biscuit mix and, I think cream of mushroom and maybe or cream of chicken. I don't know. And chicken broth, I think. I don't know. But all the stuff that doesn't go bad. So, but yeah, but I switched it off. But yes. No, actually, the KFC chicken bowl was supposed to be done on a Tuesday because I just did it because Tuesdays are ground beef meals and Fridays are chicken. But this was on a Tuesday, so I had just decided to do this because I wanted to make it. So I just did it instead of chicken meal. So we'll end up having chicken the previous Friday, then on the 27th, and the next Friday. So it'll be like 3 chicken meals in a row, which is okay. Chicken is good. Probably better for you than ground beef anyways. But, so, anybody on YouTube? No? Nope. Okay. Just checking because I gotta, I'm live on YouTube as well. So I gotta, pay attention to them too. But, so once I finish, I'll take pictures and I'll post it to Facebook. I'll post it on both pages. And since I went live, I won't post it on YouTube, but I'll post it on Instagram as well. Angel Baby Girl 77. If anybody wants to follow over there, if they have an account. And I'm also, I say this very rare. I don't say it all the time. I say it once in a while. If you want to follow me on TikTok, you can. Just ask me for my TikTok link or TikTok name, and I'll give it to you. Because I don't remember. I always forget it off the top of my head. So, yes, I want to be TikTok famous, but I'm not trying it right now. I'm trying to work on Facebook and YouTube. A little bit on Instagram, but mostly Facebook and YouTube. But I'm just getting a head start that if anybody wants to follow on TikTok, I do have that. I just say that every once in a blue moon. Because sometimes when I see a famous content or a very popular content creator and they tell me they have all these other platforms, like I'm watching them on Facebook and they say they have a YouTube or they have a TikTok or they have an Instagram, I'm right over there trying to find them and follow them. Because if I like them that much, I want to follow them on every platform. So if I found them on YouTube and they say they have a Facebook and an Instagram and a TikTok, I'll go everywhere and follow them because I like them. If I didn't like them, I wouldn't be following them or subscribe to them if it's YouTube. So, yeah. So if it's somebody popular that I really, really like, I will follow them on all their platforms. I mean, I'm not that popular, but some people might want to follow me on all platforms. So I just put it out there. Not every single time, but when I say, I'm going live on Elizabeth Gibbs and Instagram because I always go on Instagram when I go on this page. Except for when I go live for cooking, I don't go on Instagram. But my afternoon live, if I'm on this page, I go on Instagram. And every time I say that, I say Angel Baby Girl 77. So people will know what my Instagram is, and I have it like memorized. So I say that. So, but yeah, this is supposed to be really good. And this is what I use for gravy. And I got the value size. It is 50% more. This is what, Alvin, this is what I use for the gravy. I was supposed to sprinkle bacon on top.
I wouldn't have wanted that.
Huh? I was going to do it, but I forgot to take the bacon out the freezer.
Good thing you didn't, because that don't sound good. I'm not that big a fan of bacon. I prefer turkey bacon.
But look, if we need more, like if it didn't get on the mashed potatoes, or you think you need, Alvin, or you need more gravy on your in your bowl, we can always heat this up. Okay, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Okay.
There's sauce and eggs on 22. That's right.
So yes, if we don't think we have enough gravy, then we'll heat that up. Now, as far as the bacon, I think it sounded like a good idea, and it was part of the recipe. But my son says he's glad I didn't do it because he's not a real fan of bacon that much, and he'd rather eat turkey bacon. The next time I make it, I can always put turkey bacon on there, but turkey bacon doesn't cut up, and it's not as crunchy as regular bacon. That's why I like turkey bacon, but it's just not as crunchy or doesn't cut up as well. So, but on the other hand, my oldest daughter, she loves bacon so much she can down bacon just one after that. She loves bacon that much. She's like totally in love with bacon, but my son doesn't like it that much. So, two minutes to go, and then I'll take it out and we'll see the results. Okay, YouTube, Facebook? We got 2 minutes to go. And then anybody else coming on? You know, every day when I go live, I'm always saying, anybody going to come on? Let's chat. Anybody coming on? It's like I'm asking if anybody's going to come on, like anybody's going to. It was trying to reconnect. Again, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I hadn't done that in a long time. But every time I say, anybody going to come on, I act like anybody's going to hear it. Nobody's going to hear it if they're not on my live. So saying, anybody going to come on? Probably won't make a difference. So I don't know why I always say that. All right, so I was just getting a cup out because I'm thirsty, and I was going to grab a soda, but when we went to get something to eat for lunch, I had a soda, and I grabbed a can of Sprite on my way out this morning. So instead, I'm going to have some Kool-Aid. I was going to have some tea, but it's almost gone. But sorry, guys, I put it in front there. I didn't know. So let me pour some Kool-Aid. I just take a big swig. That way when I refill it right away, I won't drink it as fast, because if I sit down, I'll drink it real fast because I'm real thirsty. But if I take the big swig right now and then refill it, then I'll drink it slower. Okay, so, all right. All right, with my old microwave, I have to click the timer button to turn it off. Here, you just let it beep a couple times and it goes off by itself. That's better, but the other way was a little bit okay too, because if you didn't hear it right away, it'll keep going off until you come turn it off. So that makes you hear it, but. Ouch. Sorry guys, the side of my arm right here hit the side of the stove that's hot. So I get a little burn. Okay, so let's show it all. All right, YouTube. Okay. And Facebook, let's see. There we go. Cheese, the gravy. There's the corn, the mashed potatoes down there. See? I know, doesn't it look yummy? It does. It definitely looks yummy. So, okay. So, I was going to serve it with that spoon, but oh, I can. The spoon that I spread the mashed potatoes with, I'll just rinse it and then dry it. Because it was just used with mashed potatoes. This spoon. The big one. It's like a serving spoon. It's Pioneer Woman, the lady, the cooking lady. It's her spoon. I have a matching one that goes with it that has holes in it. I use that when I do vegetables. So when I put butter over the vegetables, all that melted butter doesn't get all over the plate. Oh, it was burning a little bit. Oh, let me see. Can you see? There's nothing there, but sometimes it shows up later. I swear. Gotta be careful. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. Oh, I didn't take a picture of the casserole before I dug into it. Forgot to take a picture. It's okay, I got the second casserole. So I got the second casserole. It's okay. You take a picture of what it looks like in the bowl. You put the bowl over here. Okay, I took my pictures. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, make sure I got the pictures. Okay. You get a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Okay. Let me see. Try to decide whether it's better to use a fork or a spoon. I guess a spoon. I mean, if you want to chicken bites, if you want to use a fork to. Okay, this one's mine. All right. So, guys, let's get a taste of this. Alvin? My son usually tastes it and he's always. And we're trying to see if the. Well, the chicken bites aren't excruciating hot. I mean, it's really good, I'm telling you. But it probably could be a little hotter. Alvin!
Outside.
That's good. Is he coming?
Outside.
All right, guys. That was really good. Okay? So I wanted to show my son. Wanted to see if he thought it needed more gravy. So I could heat the other gravy up. But it's good. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Yeah, it was really good. So I would make this again. But next time I'm going to get a whole chicken and use shredded chicken. So I'm going to end this live the way I end all lives. I will be on here tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Central. Not this page, but on live. It'll be on Elizabeth Gibbs, Elizabeth apostrophe S, Gibbs. Elizabeth apostrophe S, Life, L-I-F-E. So it'll be Elizabeth's Life, my other secondary page. Okay, and I'll be on Instagram. No, not Instagram. Instagram I was on today because I was on this page. No. Sorry, guys. My brain's not thinking. Yes, today I was on Elizabeth's Life. So tomorrow I will be on Elizabeth Gibbs' page. So I will be on this page that I'm on now. Okay? YouTube, I will be on Elizabeth Gibbs' page on Facebook. Okay? And I'll also be on Instagram, Angel Baby Girl 77. When I go on this page, I go on Instagram as well. Just during the afternoon live, not during any cooking live, because that's YouTube. So I will be here tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. Central on this page and YouTube. And Instagram. All right? So hope to see you there. And I appreciate each and every one of you who came on here to say hi. And I appreciate anybody who comes and watches the live. All right? And I want you guys to stay positive. And I love you guys. All right? And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Central if you can make it on that live on Elizabeth Gibbs' page and Instagram, Angel Baby Girl 77. All right? I love you guys. Bye, Facebook. Bye, Monica. Bye, YouTube.